Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's YT. We back with another video. Listen. It's gonna be a late night, some little late night uploads for y'all. This the last part to the people getting fired right before the holidays. We're gonna go down from 12 days to 2 days right before the holidays. So these jobs not caring. They letting people go right before the holidays. You see what I'm saying? Like literally days. This is something that's surprising everybody this year. A lot of people been let go. I don't know the exact amount, but it seemed like a lot of people. Y'all drop a comment below. Let me know if anybody you know been let go. And to be real, I know somebody that got let go yesterday from Amazon. So it's like, it's real bad. This one touching home. Thumbs up this video so YouTube can push it out.
I got laid off today. It's 12 days before Christmas. Just got married a month ago, so I'm paying for a wedding. And TikTok is being banned in the month. I have so many questions, but I also am like so defeated, so I don't even know what questions to ask. And I think there's like a frustration, not with the company, but I think just with the fact that all of these things that are happening, like I have no control over. Be told that you did nothing wrong, that you're a great worker, you can no longer work. It's crazy. You bust your butt on TikTok and create a platform and a community just for it to get banned in the United States. Like the fact that all of this is happening all at once is just like cruel. It's criminal. If you've ever gone through this, you know it is literally the most like devastating feeling, and it feels the worst when there's like no one to blame. At this point, I'm just gonna have to do everything to save every single dollar and try to figure it out. And if you know any remote jobs or any jobs in the Nashville area, people that are hiring, I do sales and marketing. I also have a background in medicine and health, so if you know any connections or any next moves, please let me know. If you're going through this, just know you're not alone, and it's really frustrating, and it's really hard, and you didn't do anything wrong, and you're gonna come out of this like 10 times better, so.
Sickening. She lost both incomes, so she built the community around TikTok. TikTok, it was generating a lot of money for a lot of people, especially with TikTok Shop. TikTok just been a platform that pushed content out organically to the masses and blew people up real easy. It was a platform that you could benefit off of, right? But now it possibly might be banned. We'll see. I'm not sure. But with that said, both of her incomes might be at stake, and it's hitting home for her. I mean, even these videos that I'm doing, they kind of based around TikTok. But I'm gonna be good. I'm a maneuver. If it is banned, I know y'all will probably still support me. But that's why it's good to, like I always say, have multiple streams of income for one. Even though she had multiple, she still should have something that's based around her skills going for herself, like having clients. Like she works in marketing, she should have marketing clients. Because for one thing, once you know how to advertise, you can never go broke. That's one thing. Yeah, hopefully everything work out for her. Hopefully somebody got a job opportunity for her, and she'd be all right after this. Let's get into the next person. Let's see what's going on in their life.
Hey TikTok, tell me what you think about this. I've been with the company almost 3 years. A week before Christmas, they decided to do a random drug test. Now, I've been on Suboxone a year now. I didn't inform anybody at work that I was on Suboxone. A couple of the employees knew. I didn't even think about telling the higher-ups. Random drug test on Tuesday. I tell them that I'm on Suboxone. They say, well, we're going to have to talk this over and send me home. And 2 days later, they call me and let me go. Now, it's a week before Christmas. Every year, we get a big bonus. They took the bonus, didn't give it to me. And they let go, I think, 1 or 2 other guys. They random like 5 people. I have no past issues with them, drug-related, never came in work, fucked up or anything like that. And now it's a week before Christmas, and I don't have my bonus that I was expecting to do most of my Christmas shopping with or anything. To me, it was fucked up, immorally, ethnically. I just can't believe they did it.
What y'all think about that one, family? Morally and ethically, who do you think was wrong? The employer or the employee? You think old boy was wrong, or you think the boss was wrong? Y'all gonna have to tell him that Santa Claus and got hit up. Somebody done hit him up. See, I don't celebrate, so hey, I'm good. But y'all better tell him he got hit up if you're going through it. They gonna have to understand. Ain't no Santa Claus.
I'm seeing so many posts from people who are getting laid off right now, the week before Christmas. Why are they laying people off the week before Christmas in the midst of record profits? Because those profits would be even higher if they didn't have as many employees and they just made everybody work on skeleton crews. and they give no fucks. This is why Donald Trump proposing that we privatize all of the services that the government provides to people is a really fucking bad idea. Because private, for-profit companies do shit like this. For-profit companies are antithetical to workers' rights. They are antithetical to a fair and safe working environment for people. And if you don't like the fact that people are getting laid off right before Christmas, you should oppose privatization, because that is going to start happening a lot more. We are going to have to support each other so much more than we have been. This is going to be a bumpy fucking ride. And I hate seeing people who work so hard get fucked so bad. I wish the people that we elect to lead this country would actually give a fuck about the people who have to live here. I'm a small business owner, and if I had to downsize for any reason, that would not be happening before Christmas. I would take out debt to make sure that that didn't happen. And I would take out debt to make sure that they had ample opportunity, and I would help them find another job. Because what's happening right now is they're like, okay, well, we're going to downsize. We are going to kick these people out onto the street with nothing. No warnings, no anything. That is fucking insane. You don't have to do that. Especially not during a year of record profits. You don't have to do that. But even if you were suffering, you don't have to do that. You don't. In my opinion, and I know that this isn't the opinion of capitalists in a capitalist society, but my opinion is that if you are a business owner and you are an employer, then your responsibility is not just to make record fucking profits. Your responsibility is to provide for your employees. I don't understand how people can get into the mindset that they're just going to hire somebody and treat that person as if they are not a real, and, you know, like it's a fucking video game, like it's Supermarket Simulator, and then you toss them out when you don't think that you need them anymore so that you can make more money. And you feel no responsibility for that at all. They don't feel any responsibility for it. They don't even give a shit. It bothers me that employers have all of these rights that prevent them from going bankrupt, prevent them from having to see any consequences for their actions. But you're not required to receive severance. You're not required to get a 2 weeks notice before your job ends. CEOs are working overtime to make you feel like they're being oppressed. But their oppression is better than what their workers get.
Now listen, I don't know the whole politics side of things. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Like I tell y'all, I'm not into that. But I did hear what she said, right? That's true. I mean, somebody with a heart, like, this the thing. It's no feelings in business. That has to be understood. But with people that actually got a heart, then yeah, you're going to think about the people that helped you. Those are your employees. They helped you at the end of the day. It's like they use you until you're no longer useful no more. That's the thing that I don't like. Okay, we don't need them no more. Get rid of them. That's bogus. That's bold. That ain't right. But that's how I work in business, and there's no feelings in business. This is something that's understood amongst business owners. So we have to understand that. We have to understand that, period. That's something that we have to understand, and we have to plan for these things. We have to have savings, y'all. We have to have, in general, we're supposed to have 6 months of savings. At least 6 months of savings. I know it's hard in this economy, but we have to make sure we're living frugally. We got to live a frugal lifestyle. We got to learn how to budget. Let's go back to the basics. Learn how to budget. Downsize if you have to. These are things that are important in this economy right now, so that we are able to thrive, right? To get out of survival mode, you have to do all of these things so you can thrive. If not, you're going to always just survive. But yo, let's continue, family. I'm talking a little too much. That's just a little game, though. Take heed to what I'm saying.
Party City, I know you fucking lying. Okay, imagine you are at work. It is Friday, the Friday before Christmas, right? It's also payday, okay? You log into a Zoom meeting, and they tell you your paycheck that you received today is from the first to today, and it's going to be your last paycheck. And it is your last paycheck because every single person in corporate has been laid off, effective immediately. The Friday before Christmas, bro. Party City has went belly up. All stores are closing as well. But corporate today is your very last day. That's so crazy. And they say, okay, Don't worry about the laptops, monitors, pads. You can keep those. Gee, thanks. Your healthcare coverage will go through the end of the month, which is only, what, 10 days away? Lady told them that my ADP will tell them how to apply for unemployment. It will tell them how to apply for COBRA. It says if you can, join your partner's health coverage plan. These corporations, okay, you don't go belly up in one day, okay? They knew this was coming and they tell their people the day of, you're going to lose access by the end of the day, but keep the laptop.
Sound like the whole company went under, if I'm hearing it right. Hey, that was probably a tough decision that they had to make, or the last decision that they had to make. And a tough thing to tell everybody. Listen, everybody got to go. The company going under, basically. There's nothing we could do. You can keep at least they get to keep the computers. That's a good thing, because well, I ain't going to say I'll be trying to get that back too. But if my company going under, then I'm probably need that. I ain't going to lie. I need something now. Let me make a couple dollars off of that. My company already gone. But but I don't know. I think I'm hearing her correctly. Yeah. People got to do what they got to do, man. A lot of small businesses will go under. And, when we say small business, the number is like 500 million or something crazy. Don't quote me on the number, but when they say small business, they're not talking about normal small business. Like we think of small business, we think of our mom and pop shop or somebody that we know. But the definition, according to the IRS, is actually, it's like what we would consider a big business is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, a lot of them go under, y'all. And the thing is, if you're employed under one, then it could be bad. Like I said, that's why we got to be prepared for these things, family. We got to be working on running our own businesses, not just our own businesses too. Hear me out when I say this. Having a diverse portfolio, that's ultimately what it's all about, and living a self-sustainable lifestyle. We have to focus on getting land and focus on going towards self-sustainability. That way we're not impacted by these things. Hear me out, y'all. Just hear me out. That's my whole message throughout this whole channel. So I'm going to keep saying that if I got to, because some people in the comments sometimes don't hear me out. But I'm talking too much once again. Let's keep it going, y'all.
Y'all, transparency moment. They just fired me. Right? Like 5 days before Christmas. But I say that to say, y'all, I'm not even sad about it. I'm not depressed about it. Like, I'm not worried about it. Why? Because I do believe that whatever's for me is for me, right? I have been praying this prayer to God, like, God, show me what I'm supposed to be doing, because I am just not happy. I'm not satisfied. Like, my spirits, my soul was just not in a place that I knew I personally needed to be. And I'm not going to say the name of the company. Very good company, very good benefits, whatever. But I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for like 6-7 years. Well, since 2012, actually, on and off. But more so recently, consistent up until I got pregnant with my daughter. But I say that to say, like, once you pray that prayer, God, like, show me what it is I'm supposed to be doing. God, like, remove all things that is not for me. Be careful with that prayer, because he's going to do it. So now I get to sit back. I get to spend more time with my baby. I get to focus on my content. I get to, focus on getting myself back into trucking. I get to focus just on my peace, right? Because I was not happy in the position that I was in. Granted, financially, I'm okay. Not worried about that. Spiritually, I'm okay. As long as I got God, I know that I am okay, right? What is for me is for me. But I say this because I just made a video a couple weeks ago stating that I was so upset with myself because I wasn't doing my business. I signed up for school, something I didn't really want to do. I was working a job. I was spiritually unsatisfied. And anytime you are spiritually, mentally, physically unsatisfied, like, that's God showing you, like, okay, it's time for me to go ahead and reposition. You about to be uncomfortable. I'm about to be uncomfortable as hell. But at the end of the day, I know that as long as I got God, like, I'm good. I'm not stressed. Like, what is today? The 20th, I believe. Like, they let me go like 5 days before Christmas. Y'all, when I tell y'all I am so at peace, I didn't argue. Like, I didn't try to sit here and explain myself. Like, I didn't already unplug the equipment. I'm waiting for the boxes to come in because, baby, guess what? Now I get to focus on me and what feeds my soul. And that's all that matters.
And that's why perception is everything. Perception is everything. The way you're looking at it, she has a positive mindset. Her year probably going to be good. She probably going to have a flourishing next year. A lot of people that are being put in this situation right here to where their back is against the wall, it's ultimately for the greater good of them. Let me put it like this. You usually lose everything right before you go to the next level. A lot of people about to go to the next level. That's what's going on right now. A lot of people are about to reap the blessings that are due to them. They stayed down for the come up. They were tested. They went through their affliction, stayed faithful, and it's their time now. Blessings are being passed out abundantly. Let me say that. A lot of people have already received them, and moving forward, a lot more people are going to continue to receive them.
I just got fired from my job 4 days before Christmas because apparently they couldn't all wait a week to fire me after Christmas. I have been so busy.
It's 2 days before Christmas and I'm sitting here wondering if I have a job to go back to come the New Year's, because my job is not answering my emails or text messages or giving me any kind of update about what's going on with my job. And one of my goals for the upcoming year was to be able to quit my job and work for myself. And it's looking like that goal is coming sooner than I wanted. And I'm not prepared for it. I'm scared. Like, I want this time right now during the Christmas season is to spend time with my family. And I don't want to be stressed out during the holidays not knowing if I have a job or not. And the way that my job is handling the situation is so unprofessional. Just not giving me any kind of insight as to what's going on. This is another reason why I would much rather work for myself than have to bust my ass, work for someone else that doesn't give two shits about me. You know what? It's going to be fun. I'm going to be fine. Because you know why? Single parents, they're going to do what it takes to make sure their family is taken care of, no matter what they got to do. So I'm over here hustling, doing all these jobs, Uber, DoorDash, Instacart, Flex routes to make ends meet, because I know at the end of the day that I need to make sure that my family is taken care of. And this is pushing me more and more and harder to becoming my own boss and building my businesses and to become successful.
Drop a comment below, family. Let me know what y'all think about this one. I appreciate y'all watching.